texting, favorites, status updates, likes, and much more. Most of us, at some point or another, have felt the pull to join the blossoming world commonly known as new media. A vastly growing and large part of new media is social media. The term new media has been used since the 1970s, but the 1990s and the popularity of the internet has brought a whole new meaning to it, according to an ISU page on new media. An article titled Current Issues, Online Social Networking states that in 1993, only a total of 130 websites had been launched, but by 1998, the total surpassed 2.5 million. The Merriam-Webster Dictionary defines social media as forms of electronic communication through which users create online communities to share information, ideas, personal messages, and other content. One of the first social media sites in 1997 was 6degrees.com, which was different and new from other social networking sites because not only could you communicate with others online, but you could create a profile for others to get to know you better. A Pew Research article titled Social Media and Friendships states that today 76% of teens use social media, 71% of which use Facebook, 52% use Instagram, and 41% use Snapchat. It has become an increasingly controversial topic as to whether or not social media is good for these socially developing teens, or if it's harmful to their ability to make and keep friendships. New media positively affects teenage friendships by allowing them to get to know people better, keeping them connected with new and old friends, and letting them meet others like them despite how shy they are. Social media allows teens to not only connect with those that they normally wouldn't, but they can keep up with new and old friendships as well. One of the major benefits of social media is that they can get to know new people better. Current Issues Online Social Networking says, unlike most high schools, colleges, and workplaces, the internet is filled with millions of individuals who are looking to meet new people. 2/3 of teens have reported making new friends online, and 2/3 of teens have also said that they've shared their online usernames in order to keep in touch with new friends, according to Social Media and Friendships. Teenagers can message each other and post statuses in order to keep up with each other's lives if they don't get to see them every day. According to a Washington Post, a survey was taken where over half of the teens said that social media helps them stay in touch with friends, get to know students better, and connect more with people that have common interests. 50% of them have also said that it helps their friendships. According to Connected, Not Just Online, Shan Koweski, who is part of the survey, says, I have made friends with people from all over the United States and get tips and ideas. I'm more connected with people. This article also explains that people who use social media, because of the groups that they can join, have larger discussion groups or groups that they share important information with. New media not only helps teenagers to make new friends and keep up with old ones, but they can feel more connected with their classmates. Social Media and Friendships says that 8 out of 10 teenagers feel more connected with their friends and what's going on with their lives with social media. In fact, 70% of them said that it helps them connect more with their friends' feelings, as shown in chart 1 of the handout that I gave you. However, girls are more likely than boys to have this opinion. A quote from a teenager on social media says, one good thing to come out of it is you can find out what your friends do and check on them if you don't get to see them every day. Along with this, 7 out of 10 teenagers said that they receive online support from new media from their friends, which strengthens their friendships, which is shown by chart number 2 on the handout that I showed you. Again, girls are more likely to say this than boys, and smartphone users are more likely to say this than non-smartphone users, according to Social Media and Friendships. The online support and acceptance can help even the shyest teenagers open up and make new friends. An MIT press journal talks about a girl named Vivian who had a hard time making friends in school because she was so shy. However, when she got on social media, she was finally able to make friends because her shyness became irrelevant through her profile where they got to know her better. According to Current Issues Online Social Networking. This article also explains the story of a girl named Lauren who was diagnosed with a rare nervous system disorder at the age of 13. Eventually, she was almost paralyzed completely and was severely allergic to light. In her dark room, she became extremely lonely and depressed until she found a social media site called Starbright World, where other teenagers could share their stories and meet. With Starbright World, she was finally able to make new friends, and even as she got better, she continued to use it. She said, "Starbright World was an escape from the confines of that dark room to a place with life, laughter, and friendships. It was the one place where everyone understood me and welcomed me for who I am, not for what disease I had. There, I was simply Lauren." Many see the benefits for teenagers using these social media sites. However, there are some skeptics as to whether it does more harm than good. There is concern that new media interferes with personal relationships because people heavily rely on electronic communication. In fact, according to Connected Not Just Online, a survey from 1984 and 2004 were compared by the American Sociological Review and found that loneliness and isolation is worse now than it was before. However, a Pew Research site said that this is not due to social media because there's no evidence to prove it, and this increase in loneliness and isolation could easily be due to suburban isolation and change in family structure, according to Connected Not Just Online. A study by the University of Southern California and the University of California, Berkeley found that spending time on social media actually enhances real-life friendships. In this study, over 800 teenagers and young adults were interviewed, and they had their internet activity viewed for 3 years. In the end of the study, it was found that people actually use these sites to extend friendships from school, religious organizations, sports, and much more. According to Connected Not Just Online, people don't just abandon real-life, real-face friends to sit at a computer. Many actually still prefer face-to-face communication. As shown by many studies and surveys over the year, the positive effects of social media largely outweigh the negative effects. New media positively affects teenage friendships by allowing them to get to know people better, keeping them connected with new and old friends, and letting them meet people regardless of how shy they are. Teens have the ability to make more friends than ever with the new features of social media and the groups and clubs that they can join. Despite the doubts of many, the advantages of this newly blossoming community largely outweigh the disadvantages.